This is for you. It's time to rock your world and begin to embrace a better life. A life of abundance of all good things. Health, happiness, wealth, love, energy, joy, freedom, compassion, forgiveness, or anything your heart desires. We are embarking on a true evolution of the planet. My gift to you is a weekly video experience that will take you to the next level in your life, where enthusiasm, passion, and triumph are your destiny. Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Janet McKee, and I'm one of only 200 elite high-performance coaches in the world, and I'm founder of Sauna View, an organization whose mission is to inspire and teach easy, enjoyable, and effective ways to embrace a better life. A life that is happier, healthier, and more fulfilling. Do you feel like something in your life is lacking? Is it your health, your relationships? Do you wish you could have more money or focus and motivation, more freedom or fulfillment in life? If so, you have come to the right place, where I will challenge you to think in ways you never have before, to achieve a life that is richer than you ever could imagine. A richer life experience every moment of every day. You are here because you actually know you're ready to hear this information and have everything that you desire. You may think you're here because your life is lacking and you need these teachings and it will help you. But you already know that you are ready to hear this information, learn about it, and put it to use in your life. I'm here to serve you, empower you with ideas that will lift you up, energize you to begin living a better life, starting right here, right now. Who wouldn't want that? All you need to do is like our Sauna View Facebook page to follow Sauna View so that you are sure to get everything I'm sharing with you. And please also share this with your friends as well. These teachings have improved my life dramatically after reaching one of the lowest points in my life. If I can create the best life I could ever imagine, then so can you. And it's actually simple. What I began to realize is that the more everyone lives a life of their dreams and lives a life of freedom and abundance, an abundance of health, money, love, joy, the more positive energy vibrates throughout the whole world. And when you carry this euphoric energy with you, it touches everyone you come in contact with and ultimately heals the world. And this is my goal. I want to inspire and teach you to embrace a better life. As I now look back at what led me on this path, it is an oh so common story of struggle and triumph. My husband of 26 years walked out on me and my son in 1 hour and was in Hawaii with a girlfriend a week or so later. And all this happened after putting liens on all of the investment properties that I personally developed for financial stability, so that he could buy a business in Florida that was not doing very well. I suddenly found myself in a situation where he had broken my heart more than anyone will ever know. He hurt our son, who I care about deeply, and put me in a situation of fear around money and stability. After a few wretched months of depression and fear, where the divorce attorneys were glad to take all any remaining cash I had left, I realized that if I was going to be able to offer a viable home life and future for my son, I had to do something. I had no idea what exactly, but I knew I had to find a solution. So I started to research the concept of abundance and how our thinking and thought processes played a role. I studied the works of many world masters. I listened to meditations on my iPod. I read books. I watched videos of people giving talks on YouTube. I was even known for walking around chanting certain sounds from ancient civilizations that were supposed to bring me abundance into my life. Oh, I'd be working on our strawberry field in our organic farm and I'd be chanting away. Om Shrim Mahalakshmiye Namaha, thinking that if I said the words often enough and with enough meaning, somehow a miracle was going to happen and the sky was going to open up above me and all this money and love was going to fall out of the sky and into my lap. My farm manager came over one day and said, "What are you doing? Are you talking to yourself over here?" I said, "No, I'm just chanting to the strawberries." He was like, "Okay." So anyway, each thing uplifted me for a bit and I would see small things improve, but then I was right back to the same issues I would face every day. Nothing much was happening to truly improve my life ongoing until I started to put it all together. I began to realize that each teaching had a piece of the puzzle. I started to realize that, yeah, this piece is powerful, but if it's not joined with this piece, the teaching is not complete enough. So I kept taking each piece and studying it and trying it until I figured it out where it perfectly fit like a big puzzle. And where I am now, well, wow, my life has become so rich every day, every moment. It's like watching the most colorful, joyful 3D movie, only you can feel and taste every scene. And I've begun to do high performance coaching for my clients. I began to see the most amazing transformations in them. Just this week alone, I was working with a highly successful businessman who has over 600 videos on YouTube and a huge following. And I noticed where he was holding himself back in life. And he said, "Wow, Janet, yeah, you're right. It is incredible for me to see the breakthroughs that my clients enjoy. My life is more joyful and more fun than I ever thought life could be. And now I'm ready to strive for more. But I think it's best that we all do this together. There's power in groups and in numbers. The positive energy flows more abundantly when we all work together. And again, all you need to do is like our Son of You Facebook page, to follow us at Son of You, so that you are sure to get everything that we're sharing with you. And please share with your friends as well. Again, the more you share, the more amazing things will flow back to you. It's my promise. Thank you, my dear ex-husband, for opening my life in ways that I could never have imagined. Do you or did you ever have a challenge in life that you looked back years later after you got through it and you saw how you benefited, or how you grew from the experience, or how you learned something so valuable that impacted your life in an interesting way forever? I see this all the time with my health clients, where the health challenge taught them so much about living a healthier and more vibrant life. Feel free to share this with me, either below or on email, of your own experiences of challenge and then what you learned from it. I'm going to share with you now the culmination of ideas taught by many world masters on personal development, positive thinking, motivation, and abundance. But I'm putting it all together in a way that's meaningful to you, to incorporate it in your life to get true results. It is always great to listen or read something that encourages positive thinking, that uplifts you, but it's often temporary. And then you go back to living your life again with the same old issues and roadblocks that arise, that stand in your way of living a triumphant life. I am so confident and so passionate about these tools and how they can benefit you. And I've decided to share these ideas with you weekly. Yes, food and lifestyle are still part of this because they affect our physical and emotional health. How can you live your best life if you have low energy and vitality, both physically and emotionally? Also, I've realized throughout the years that people become sick physically when they're unhappy or stressed in their lives. Well, everything we do and we think affects where we are in our lives. So now it is time to step forward and learn these incredibly powerful, but also simple things you can begin doing every day. So as your own personal high performance coach from Son of You, I'm going to share these ideas and concepts with you here every week as my gift to you. I'm even going to include some of my simple but oh so yummy foods that will energize you and get you to greater levels of health and vitality. Even like these yummy, crazy, perfectly healthy chocolate truffles I made yesterday with raw organic almond butter, pure cocoa, and soaked dates. Every ingredient is good for you. The recipe is on our website called chocolate almond balls at sonofyou.com. And you're gonna love them if you wanna try them yourself. So good. Your life is about to improve by leaps and bounds. I'm going to give you the information and tools you need, and you will find each are simple things, but they build upon each other, which makes a huge difference. And this is why you need to follow us here weekly at Son of You. And I hope you interact with us here and share things that have helped you and what incredible improvements you're experiencing in your life because of what we're sharing with you. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna dance, we're gonna play music. Life is fun. And I want you to enjoy this and to share this with people in your life. Because again, everything's gonna flow back to you, and it's my promise. So let's get started. I want you to begin to look for signs and symbols in your life. Be open to what some call serendipity. Serendipity is an interesting concept, and I actually looked up what the definition of that is. And it's the occurrence and development of events by chance in a happy and beneficial way. It's kind of fascinating because when I started working on this, right, I'm studying ideas around positive thinking and abundance because I was concerned about my own situation. And I remember one day I thought, wow, it'd be really nice to have a new house plant at home. And I thought I'll go to Home Depot and see what they have. But I was worried again about spending money. So here I am going to buy something, but I was worried about money. And I had these little Home Depot gift cards. You know, those credit cards that when you return something, they give you a credit. And so I had this, and I had some money on this little credit thing from Home Depot, and I went there. And I started looking at the houseplants. And I'm looking through them. I don't really know much about different plants, and I found one that I really thought was attractive and beautiful. And I thought, this is the one that would just go perfectly in my front entranceway of my home. So I'm like, I wonder what kind of houseplant this is. So I bent down, I pulled out the tag. It was a money tree. I am totally serious. It's a true story. And I'm going to tell you all kinds of crazy true stories. A money tree. Here I was going to buy a houseplant. I was worried about money. And here, it was like, it was a sign, a symbol, something that just happened by chance that actually was giving me some kind of incredible benefit. And now today, when you walk in our front doorway, you see this really beautiful money tree sitting there. And every morning as I come down the steps, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, there's my money tree. So just little things like that I want you to follow in your life that are really fun. But let's look at the word abundance. What does it mean? If you look it up, it is a very large quantity of something, an extremely plentiful or over-sufficient quantity or supply, overflowing fullness, abundance of the heart, affluence, wealth, the enjoyment of abundance. The other definition is the number of atoms in one isotope of an element divided by the total number of atoms in a mixture of the isotopes. I have no idea what that means. I like the first definition, definitely. But the opposite of abundance is scarcity. True fulfillment and true abundance is not selfish. Do not say to yourself, that's just way too self-fulfilling. I'm not going to be so selfish and try for abundance in my life. That is ridiculous. Because the more you have in your life that you enjoy, the more happiness, the more health, the more money, the more joy, fulfillment, the more you share that with everyone you come in contact with in your life, Not only your loved ones, but everyone. The cashier at the checkout counter at the grocery store. When you are just beaming with joy and abundance and health and well-being, you end up sharing that with people, and that helps them. Trust me, it is so important. So it's not just about you. It's not just about being selfish. Think about everyone in your life, the benefits from you being joyful and fulfilled. So I want each of you to share with me, what does abundance mean to you? What do you need in your life? What are you lacking? What do you want to experience more of? Share it here on Facebook. Email me, janet@sonofyou.com. However you want to share it with me. Text me, call me. But I want you to notice that when you start thinking about these concepts, things are going to start improving in your life. And I want you to share that with me too. This is not just coincidence that you're here. This energy is all around you. It's affecting you. And so we want to bring in more positive energy, because do you ever notice that when things go well in your life, everything goes well? And when things go bad, it's like once a day goes bad, it's like, oh, you should just stay in bed. That is very important to pay attention to, because the more you have positive energy, the more good things happen in your life. I know this even at our farm. If I walk into the greenhouse and my farm manager, Kevin, he's planting microgreens. If I'm in a grumpy mood, he says, get out. Get out. Because he knows that you need to have positive energy even when you're growing something and planting something. How about when you're cooking food for your loved ones or for yourself? Don't be miserable and in a grumpy mood. Do what I do and put some powerful music on your iPod and dance around the kitchen while you're making music. That positive energy goes into the food, goes into your body, and affects everything. This is not just coincidence. So here's what I want you to do, and here's your homework assignment. Because what I've noticed is your thinking, your energy, where you are in your life, whether you're at low levels of fear and anxiety or high levels of joy and fulfillment, this is going to affect the rest of your life and the rest of your day. And I want to now have intention. I want you to start moving forward in life with a plan. And we're going to teach you all about that in this program going forward. But this is important to have intention. You don't want to just trudge through life, right? And then I thought about teaching this. I thought, trudge. Is that even a word? Trudge? So I looked it up on the dictionary online. And trudge means walk slowly with heavy steps, typically because of exhaustion and harsh conditions. You don't want to trudge through life. Absolutely not. So let's build an intention right now. I want you to choose, and I learned this from Brendan Burchard, and this is brilliant. I want you to choose 3 words that describe your best self, whatever that is. 3 words, right? I had a client who one of her words was thin. She wants to be thinner. Whatever that is, 3 words that describe your best self. And I want you, if you have, write them on a piece of paper, put them on your mirror. When you get up in the morning, you see them. Put them on your computer, put them on the dashboard of your car. What I learned from Brendan is I actually set an alarm on my iPhone, if you have a smartphone, and I label the alarm my 3 words. And it goes off multiple times a day, morning, midday, evening. And I have the alarm have a really beautiful sound, ding, 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 ding. And throughout the day, my alarm goes off. It's kind of funny because I totally forget that I set it. And there it is reminding me of the 3 words that describe my best self. And it uplifts me at that moment, no matter what I'm experiencing in my day. It's super cool to just have that little reminder, and that will help to raise your thinking and raise you to more positive awareness. Transformation takes patience. This will take some time, so bear with me. Hang in there with me every week. We are going to continue to inspire you and teach you. We're going to give you all kinds of tools, and each tool is simple. How simple is that? To put 3 words that mean a lot to you everywhere and remind you throughout the day. That is so simple, but so powerful. And we're going to give you all kinds of little tools like that build upon each other. Believe in your ability to reach higher levels. You can do this. Trust me. Anyone can, no matter where you are in your life. Even if you're at a good place in your life, you can get to higher levels of life and well-being and living at high performance. Follow us here on Sana View, and trust me, you will begin, as Deepak Chopra has been known to say, a life filled with enthusiasm, passion, and triumph. And that is your destiny. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful day.